might as well do it, and welcome everybody to Attempt 79, Guy Party Podcast. I am one of your hosts, as always, Al Brudet. And of course, on the other end, we got Matty Brook Daddy coming to you almost from across the country here. But yeah, we are Guy Party, podcast about movies, video games, comics, anything pop culture, and pretty much any kind of news we find interesting and fun and cool to talk about. So
yeah, this is our 79th attempt to get it right, so maybe we will. Probably won't.
Hopefully, probably not. That's a hard maybe not on that one. But you guys can check us out on Instagram, guy_party_pod. You send us some emails, some feedback there at guyparty91@gmail.com. And of course, we stream. So I think our Twitch handles are down there somewhere if you guys watch the video.
They're on the video, yeah.
Or if you just want to poke into the video version for a second to just get those, jot them down or go write them down and check it out. But anyway, with that being said, it's been a while.
3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks
since we recorded. Yeah, I actually looked it up. It's pretty much been 20 days. So.
Well then, a lot has happened.
I was around. I don't know where you were.
I was back east for a while. I ventured halfway across the country to go visit family for Christmas and the New Year. And my guy was a lot of traveling.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dude, it's 1,600 miles one way.
Yeah. You probably did a total of what between locations? Probably what, like 35 hours of driving?
Yeah.
Just one direction?
Yep, because we didn't just go straight 80 across. We went down to Illinois, stayed in Illinois, went back up a little bit, so that added about an hour. And then once we got to my parents, we went to Ashley's parents, and then went down to Maryland from Pennsylvania, which is another 3 hours. And then to get back, we had to we just drove from there. So we had to make up those 2 or 3 hours to get back onto where we needed to be. It was fucking a lot of driving.
I could imagine.
Yeah. So wasn't too fond of that.
it was funny.
It was fun, dude. There's nothing like a good road trip.
No. Yeah. I'm a climber. We drive just about everywhere. Yeah. It's funny though because I think it was last night I was out to dinner with my parents and my sister. And It came up how my parents have gone to Hawaii before, and I think they're thinking about going again.
Nice.
Yeah, they've gone 3 times now. They'd enjoy it there.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, but my sister, she doesn't do planes. She hates she flew out to the West Coast. I'm sorry if you hear that banging come through. I don't know what they're doing upstairs.
They're remodeling without your permission.
Yeah, it's not my house.
Fuck it.
But she's like, yeah, I hate flying out to the West Coast. Wow, they are really going to town.
Yeah, man, it's fun.
I hate flying out to the West Coast. It's 6-hour plane ride. I hate it. And I was just like, that's a short trip for us climbers. We've done 14-hour drives in one day just to get somewhere to climb for a week.
Yeah, but if you don't flying, it's a long flight is daunting.
Yeah. And I'm sure just having to go to the airport and waiting in the airport and doing all that crap doesn't help.
That's the worst part of flying is getting to the airport, getting to security, and waiting for your flight. Now boarding group 1. You look in your thing, you're you're group 48. You're well, fuck. This is going to take a while. And you're all the way in the back. Everybody boards, and then you got to go around that one fat person who's in your row, and you're taking the window seat. They're in the aisle. And so it's they have to get out. They have to dislodge themselves, and it's a whole ordeal. But that's just my past experiences. Anyway, yeah, I can see that being...
Yeah.
I only flew to the West Coast once, and it wasn't too bad. It was actually... No, it was bad. It was the worst flight experience of my life. Anyway, I will say that at a different time. Yeah, I digress. But, so we had the holidays. We had Christmas, and we had New Year's.
Yes.
And we have yet to talk about any of that stuff.
Yeah, because you were away a week. You left a week before that, right?
Yes.
Or like 4 days. I think you left like the weekend before
20th.
Christmas. Yeah.
20th, I think.
Yeah.
Or early the 21st, wherever the Saturday
Yeah.
before Christmas was. That's when we took off. So
21st.
yeah, there you go. Either way. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, we took off, we drove, and then we got home. So
Yeah.
how was your Christmas? Did
Christmas or just, like-
you asked Santa Claus for?
So here's the thing, like
Ho ho.
I'm a tough person to shop for because a lot of times we've talked about it before. It's like, what do you want? It's like, well, if I want something, I'm going to go get it.
Yeah, it's not that we're particular; it's that we're specific with what we want. Like,
Not
yeah,
not even just specific,
yeah,
but it's like we talked about before. It's like if I want something, I'll just go out and get it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
you know, something like that. What the fuck are they doing up there? I'm about to go up
They're
there.
going to
They're
town.
going
up
to
there, my
Pound
friend.
Town. Jesus Christ.
Pound Town, not Pound Town. I hope.
But yeah, I mean, it was chill. I think like I said, like I'm a hard person to shop for. So like,
Yeah,
I gave my mom like some comics that like she could get me, and she got me one. And I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I haven't been reading hardcore lately, so I'm not super mad. She did get something pretty cool for me though, which
What'd you get?
right here. This is something I was not ready for because usually I expect like some sort of like climbing shirt or like superhero shirt. One, I also got Marvel Avengers socks, which are pretty cool.
that's badass.
Yeah, 12 pairs. But I also got
12 pairs for 12 days. Ah, I like that.
which it's like you can hang it on the wall, but it's like a Batman symbol of a bunch of different Batman comics.
Comic covers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which I didn't really recognize any of the covers. It's a lot of older
legit,
covers. But like it's tough to say like what each cover is.
yeah.
But
yeah.
it was pretty cool, and I saw it and I was like, good job.
Well, it's
Like,
pretty cool. I guess.
That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, I got that and just got a bunch of clothes and stuff like that. But got to spend time with the family, which is probably the better part.
That's pretty much all I told my parents this year. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? All I want is just to come home and spend time with you guys.
Yeah.
They're like, well, that's easy. I was like, yeah, cool, perfect.
It was actually it was the first year for my grandfather since he's been living with my parents.
Okay. How'd that go over?
It went well. He said in the morning after like we gave gifts, which he wasn't expecting to get any gifts. So like when we put out gifts for him, he was like got a little teary eyed.
Yeah,
which
that's
was
good.
nice to see. And he even said it. He's like, "This is the best Christmas I remember in a long time." And it was like, that's all I needed to hear. Like
Perfect.
you're saying
Done
that.
deal.
Like, granted, you probably don't remember a lot. 'Cause half the time you don't remember what you had for dinner last night. Just because he's getting up there in age, so his memory is starting to go.
But still,
Hearing him say that, it was like, cool. Like, that is probably the best thing I could have heard for
Yeah.
Christmas. But yeah, besides that, like, didn't really get anything crazy or anything like that. Got Steam gift cards, which I
Yep.
still have money still in my Steam account, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
So question, I got some Steam gift cards as well. Could you just input those and then there's money in your bank in there and you can use it whenever?
Yes.
Or like when you buy it?
Did you not enter them yet?
Nope, no sir, nope. No,
So
no,
on
nope.
Steam, if you go to games, you see redeem a Steam wallet code.
Oh,
And on
okay.
the back of the gift card, you like scratch
Yeah,
off and gives you
scratch
a
it.
code. You put the code in, and then
Yep.
like in the Steam client, like up in the right where it's like minimize, maximize, exit out, where it has
Yeah.
your name, it should have the amount of money you have in your wallet.
Okay.
And I think when you go to buy something, it automatically defaults to taking it from the wallet unless you specify otherwise.
to get it otherwise. Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So I got like $150, and I think I've spent like $50 so far. And it's
Did you
just
buy
like-
stuff on the sales?
Yes, I did buy stuff on sales actually.
Nice. And I thank you for the gift for Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, I had money,
Brooke Daddy gave me, he gifted me Trover Saves the Universe.
which you
I gotta
returned
do
the
that.
favor and got me Neo. So
Is that what I think it is?
it's supposed to be like Dark Souls esque. Yes.
Okay, good.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, I figure. Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I picked up. It was a long 3 weeks.
Yeah, dude. I did a lot. I did a
I
lot in the last 3 weeks. It's
I did
ridiculous.
a lot of gaming.
I didn't, but we'll get into that too.
Yeah, pretty
We'll
much.
get into that too.
Stuff. I did pick up a bunch on sale. I
Yeah,
have to scroll
there's
down and
nothing
see.
I wanted.
Yeah, that's how I am, man. Like I picked up Remnant from the Ashes, Darksiders 2. I'm trying to scroll down far enough to see. Darksiders 2, Remnant from the Ashes, Terminator, Resistance.
You had that before the sale.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Same.
I had it before we recorded last time.
Okay. thought
Darksiders
you
3, Hyper Light Drifter, the Batman Telltale games, Disco Elysium,
Disco Elysium. Yeah.
Red Dead I picked up,
Well, never mind. I'll ask you later.
Dead Island 2, Snake Pass, Golf It, A Maze 2,
Golf it.
and I think that might have been it.
I got one game. One game.
Far Cry.
Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I would love to get the Far Cries and get into them, but they don't have Steam achievements, so it just makes me not care as much.
I didn't know they didn't have Steam achievements, but it doesn't bother me. It don't bother me. So I'll just go ahead and play it and enjoy it, and then move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna shop the PlayStation sale.
I've been grinding achievements hard.
I noticed that. So pretty much the biggest thing to come from the past 2-3 weeks that for you got like what?
I've gotten probably like 250 achievements.
Yeah, I was gonna say 300 achievements. Holy
I
fuck.
think it was like middle of December. I was like, I'm aiming for 5,400.
And then you ended the
I am
year
at
with
5,650 right now.
Yeah, you got over 250.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, here,
That's
so
That's a lot of trophies.
here's what it is. Let me pull up my recently played.
So you got. Wow, man! I got Far Cry 5 for $10. And it's $60 game.
Yep.
I'm surprised there's no achievements.
Yeah, I don't know, because it goes through Ubisoft's client,
Fuck.
and which is weird. 'Cause, like Assassin's Creed does the same thing, but doesn't have achievements. But like Terminator Resistance, I 100%ed that with achievements one playthrough, which
Well, there
took
you
me 6.9 hours.
Nice.
Um,
Not bad.
Yeah.
6.9 hours.
Nice.
The best amount of hours.
yeah, I saw that. I was like, I can't load up this game anymore.
I can
stay at that.
delete it. Delete it forever.
But yeah, like 100% that in pretty much like 2 sit-ins or 3 sit-ins.
Nice.
It didn't have a difficulty achievement, so I just played it on normal.
That's what the game I'm currently playing, which we'll get into later, is
Yeah.
as well.
But then also the Batman Telltale games, you just 100% it for being the game.
Well, there you go. I mean,
Like
why not?
it's literally 30 achievements. There's 5 episodes. There's 6 achievements in episodes.
6 per?
Like there's 6 chapters per episode, and you just get an achievement each time you complete a chapter.
Nice, dude.
So it's like I 100%ed Batman the first Telltale in 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
And just grinded out like Darksiders 2. I beat the story for and got like 35 or 40 achievements in. Darksiders 1, same thing.
Nice.
Remnant from the Ashes, I've been slowly working through and getting achievements in that. Amaze 2 was like 30 cents or 50 cents on Steam.
Dude, I kept looking through, like, if I didn't have Portal, I would have bought it again. Dude, it's fucking like 99 cents for Portal 2. Like, why not? Why would you not?
This game is 49 cents right now. And there's only 10 achievements in it. And I've already gotten 6. It's just like, 1, start the game. 2, click the circle maze in the menu. 3, click the delta maze in the menu. Click on hexagonal maze in the menu. And like, completing 10 of each type of maze. And then completing all the mazes. And that's it.
There you go.
So that's like
Why not?
easy one to grind it out in.
Yep. Fuck
Started
it, do
Batman
it.
Telltale 2, and I'm like 3/5 of the way through that. I think I have 2 more episodes to do. So I'll probably 100% that by end of Tuesday, which will put me at 27
7
perfect
games?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then
Nice.
beat BioShock 2.
Is it recently? Because I saw you
Yes.
weren't too far. You guess you were pretty far.
I was pretty far when you popped in, yeah. I beat that. I think I still like the first one better than the second one.
Touche. Touche.
I think I just like this story feels a little bit better. And I like the twist at the end of the first one.
I kind of forget what the twist is, but
it's like the guy who's helping you. Spoiler alert for a game that's been out for like 15 years now.
He's actually
Andrew Ryan is like evil, but it also turns out that when he uses the phrase "would you kindly," it was like a power word and like made you do it.
Yeah, it made you.
thing.
Yeah, you turned on something. Yeah, you got like not brainwashed, but it's like a trigger. Like,
Yeah.
And
he would say it, and then you would. I mean, obviously in the game, like you had to do it to progress in the story, but like they used that as the story of like you did this because he told you to do it, not because you wanted to type thing.
Exactly.
Which I think I just like that in general more.
Yeah.
But then, I've been playing through Darksiders 3. I'm still indifferent on how I feel about it.
Okay.
Because it feels like they kind of. I really enjoyed Darksiders 2. With like you could customize your gear, stuff like that. It was easy to travel around. But then Darksiders 3, they like stripped it back down to kind of Darksiders 1, where you have one weapon. When you level up, you only level up 3 things, whether it's health, damage, or like magic damage, which is like counterattacks and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you really can't customize your guy as much, which kind of bums me out because it feels like it's a step back from the second game.
Okay.
But it's kind of almost Souls-esque, where
Souls-esque.
it's a little bit difficult. And when you die, you lose pretty much your experience and you have to go get it back.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, like, I kind of like it in the aspect where it's like, you know, it makes it, you know, if you die, it's like, okay, I gotta be careful getting back type thing. But you can also kind of just run past everyone, is what I've started doing.
Okay.
It's like, I die and I'm like, okay, I know where I'm going. I'm just gonna book it there.
Gotta get there.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it is cool because all the Darksiders games, or at least these 3, seem to take place concurrently at the same time. Which I think is kind of cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, because each one follows a different horseman of the apocalypse, essentially.
That's pretty cool.
So, because there's 4 horsemen,
I can dig that.
Each one is following a different one, and they're all kind of like concurrently going along, and you like get little hints of like, just like, oh, this is when the second game is happening at this time because the character from the first game is in this position, and you can just figure it out like where they're happening, kind of.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah.
Interesting. I have no idea about those games.
Yeah, I've went in completely blind, and so far I'm enjoying them.
Nice.
They're nice hack and slashes. I think
4 games.
I think there's technically 4 out, but I don't think I think one is kind of like a side spin-off right now.
Well, I mean, if there's 4 Apocalypse, then one follows each. There's gonna be 4.
Well, let me see. What's because there's Darksiders Genesis.
The fuck
but that
is
takes
that?
place before the other 3 games.
Okay. So it probably doesn't.
And it looks like it's definitely not the same developers.
Okay.
Looks like a different type. Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting. And I think Darksiders 3 just came out like early 2019.
Okay, so about a year ago.
Oh no, it came out November 2018. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's still relatively fresh, so I don't expect a 4th for a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. All right. That's cool.
I know at the beginning of the year, 5 days ago.
Yeah. Right. All 5 of them.
I said, you know, I want to try and hit 7,000 achievements by the end of 2020. I think that's too low at this point.
How many do you have now? You have 56?
5650. When I said that, when I said I wanted to hit 7,000, I had about 5520.
So you got 130 more?
In a matter of 5 days.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, I mean, see how things play out.
Yeah.
Because
I think it also...
I think it's going to come to a point where you have, okay, I've got all the achievements in every easy game I can get. Everyone now is just grind, or you buy new games. So
Yeah,
I
which,
mean,
well,
at what point, what do you do?
Here's the other thing I was thinking of, because like we've talked about it before. I have a big backlog, which
You
I've
do.
been knocking out. I've been knocking out the backlog games like the Darksiders,
Okay.
stuff like that I haven't necessarily played,
Mhm.
but have, which I'm gonna start doing because I have a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
we have Cyberpunk coming out.
Yes, we do.
I have Borderlands 3 coming out on Steam, assuming there's gonna be achievements for that.
Easy.
I
100%.
have Doom Eternal coming out. I have Resident Evil 3 coming out. And I think I have a couple more that I can't think of off the top of my head.
Outer Worlds gonna come out on PC.
Outer Worlds, so that's 5. And Control is supposed to come out.
I mean, Last of
Halo
Us
Master
2,
Chief Collection stuff is going to be coming out
That's
on
not gonna be
Steam.
on your thing. It's gonna be on my thing. Yeah. Yeah, the Halo Master Chief stuff's gonna keep coming out too. Check me
Yeah,
out.
it's like
You got a lot.
I have
You got a lot.
enough also coming out that I'm definitely going to be able to, like, I figure at least 20 achievements each game.
At least.
least.
Borderlands has like 42 or something.
Yeah.
So
Like-
yeah.
I think I definitely could do it easily.
There you go. Good. Glad.
So,
Keep on keeping on, man.
I'm
Keep
I'm
on
trying.
keeping on. So, how's your New Year? Did you do anything?
I streamed.
Good.
I kind of had like a cold at the time, so it was like
Yeah.
I got invited to a couple places, but they were also like 45-ish minutes away.
Uh,
And like I'm sure like I
Yeah.
could have stayed there that night, but it's just like I don't feel like driving New Year's Eve and then driving New Year's morning.
yeah. Nah. Fuck that.
And also being a little bit sick, I'm sure people wouldn't necessarily want to be around me.
Yeah. Plus, I hate being that guy that gets other people sick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It was also like I would know like 2 people that were there, maybe 3 people, and then like not know like 8 people, 10 people, and it'd be like that just would make
Yeah,
me
that's-
feel a
that's
little bit
alright.
awkward. And I'm like,
Fuck it.
I'd rather just stay home stream, and I had people popping in my stream, so it's like cool.
Well, that's good. That's good. Cool.
So yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
How about you? How was your past 3 weeks besides traveling all around?
Traveling a lot. Yeah. As I said, travel. But before I left, I bought Days Gone on sale
Mhm.
for $20.
Yes.
Game that came out in April of 2019. So it's a new game. It's a new game for $20. I actually just started playing it yesterday, and dude, if it is not fun, it is fucking
Is it?
fun. It is really good. The game was beautiful, and keep in mind I'm on a
It
base
looks
PS4.
Pretty.
I'm on a base PS4.
Yeah.
The melee combat is satisfying as all hell. You can
Nice.
customize your weapons, of course. Like kind of like in it's got a durability system, but they kind of throw a spin on it a little bit. You know, you got a durability system, but you can get yourself a perk or like a skill tree. You have like skill trees for
Mhm.
melee, ranged combat, and then like survival skills, like with your health and whatnot.
Yeah.
Crafting abilities, all that shit. But you can like I just unlocked the skill right before the stream a stream right before this podcast, and I like the skill that you can repair your melee weapons with scrap that you find all around
Nice.
the world. So pretty much, if you have enough scrap and you keep picking up scrap, you can have the same melee weapon for however long you want. But you can also if you have a baseball bat, I can get myself some nails, a saw blade, deck it out with that. It's legit. So you can like customize your melee weapons too. You can there's a big skill tree that you can do more damage, heal faster, use a focus. I was playing the game yesterday, like 2 hours in. I was like, man, make this game like a lot better. Like if I can just slow down time for like a couple seconds. And the first skill I unlocked was focus. You can slow down time.
Nice. Oh.
You there?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh boy. Okay. I hear you. Can you hear me? So I can hear him.
Okay.
Oh, there you are. I could hear
okay.
you.
Okay. Technical difficulty. My bad. So I was talking about skill trees and whatnot in Days Gone, and you
Slowing
can
down.
pretty much you can just do everything I wanted you to do. Like you can do. It's pretty much like
Nice.
Last of Us. It's like Last of Us. The same
Nice.
reticles for your pistols and your weapons, your rifles and stuff, and like the same kind of melee combats and shit. It's kind of weird, but I don't care. They like clearly borrowed a lot of stuff from them, but that game is so good I don't mind them borrowing because it reminds me of that game.
Yeah.
But your character, he's like psycho. He's fucking crazy, but he's a
Is he?
cool dude. Like he talks to himself like crazy.
Okay.
he talks like he's fucking like. If you watch the stream or you go watch some playthrough of the game, it's like the dude like I don't know. He talks about like murdering a bunch of marauders and rippers and stuff, and it's like the way he says it, it just sounds psychotic because he's talking to himself out loud in the woods, like as he's hunting these people down. It's kind of crazy, but whatever.
Okay,
it's cool. So he's like a biker guy. Anyway, the game is really fun. The environment is beautiful, and the melee and the combat is just really satisfying. Right before this, I popped about 5 or 6 trophies.
Nice.
In about 2 hours. So, I mean, that's not a lot because I'm just playing through the game. But upgrading my bike for the first time and all that shit, like it's just pop.
Yeah.
I got 3 in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I just went to the guy, unlock your first bike upgrade, do your first cosmetic thing, and unlock your first weapon. It's like awesome. So I've been playing that. For Christmas. As you mentioned, I got some Steam gift cards. I got some Steam gift cards, some Home Depot gift cards, being a home owner now, and a lot of fun stuff. But the wife got me a cool Borderlands 3 calendar and Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, I think you opened gifts right before we recorded last time because I know you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you mentioned it.
Yeah. I guess we did that same day. That morning or something. Anyway, pretty much the past 2 weeks while I was gone, I've played, and just yesterday, I beat Luigi's Mansion 3.
Nice.
That game is fun.
Nice.
Very, 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 very fun.
I'll have to see if it ever goes on sale and pick
puzzles. I don't know dude, those games never fucking go on sale, man.
Occasionally they do.
Very rarely for like $6 off. It's crazy.
Hey, $6 is $6.
$6 is $6. Yeah, I know. But dude, that game, the puzzles and like the sneaky stuff is fucking cool. If there's in-game achievements, as I mentioned, we know it's Nintendo doesn't do the whole achievement system or whatever. But each level, of course you're in a mansion, in a hotel. Mm-hmm. This one's a hotel particularly, but you get the gems per level, and like getting all of them per level gives you a in-game achievement. Like doing a bunch of stuff. It's really cool. Like just going through and was playing through it. But the puzzles and stuff were what really set this game out for me, because it's just like have you seen anything of it? Like you're Luigi and you have like a little backpack with Gooigi.
I've seen like very little.
Okay,
I think I watched a stream for maybe like 10-15 minutes, and that was pretty much it.
Did you see them use like the little green guy?
Yeah.
Gooigi. So it's like you can control 2 different people.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much with the same ability. So a co-op run would be fun as hell. I'm thinking about doing it with Ashley. So we might go through and do that. But the way they set up the little puzzles and like what you have to do, like to have like a pressure switch and a pressure switch with him, and like do something else, like access an area. Like I would be sitting there for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck do I have to do here? It's just an empty room. Like, what the fuck do I have to do? And I'm like, oh, there's a chair, like, and a rug. Like, oh, gotta move the chair and the rug, and there's a pressure switch. Like, oh, fuck, god damn it! Like, it took me 15 minutes to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a system in the game. There's a little helper, pretty much kind of thing. What it is, I was like, man, he really holds your hand the entire game. And it wasn't until like 3/4 of the way through the game I was like, can I turn this shit off? Sure enough, go to settings and hints on, hints off. I was like, well,
nice.
Gotta turn these things off. So luckily I was able to do that, and that wasn't so much of a handhold from that moment forward. Nice. But dude, the game looks pretty too. It looks, granted I played on handheld mode the whole time, but it still looked really nice. And I guess in 2019 we should expect that, not 2020. But it was fun. It was a really fun playthrough, and I would suggest that if it goes on sale, or I mean, if you somehow get like a Nintendo Store gift card or something, I don't know. It's worth it. I think. I think we can play online co-op.
I'm pretty sure you can. I think the stream I was watching, I saw it happen.
That would be good because each character, doesn't matter who you are, Luigi or Gooigi, you have the same abilities.
Yeah.
So it's not like playing on Super Mario where you're Cappy and you can't do anything versus Mario. So, but yeah, besides that, New Year's didn't do much. Went to a bar, had some fun, and then traveled home. Stayed in Illinois twice, 2 different cities. Illinois is pretty cool, man. Springfield, Illinois, the capital.
Okay.
Was
Chicago?
actually
No. Yeah, Chicago's in Illinois. Do you go to Chicago?
no, didn't you? Fuck no, fuck Chicago. Chicago's terrible.
That face though. No.
Yeah, no thanks. But we, yeah. So we went to Springfield. Springfield's the capital, and there's really cool like architecture and everything in downtown. There's like brew pubs and shit. We went to this really cool little bar that was open till like 4 a.m. We're like, why? He's like, because people drink. I was like, okay, but it was funny because we left at 5 a.m. I was like, that place closed like an hour ago.
I think that might be like a bigger city thing.
I mean, New York City places close at 4.
I was gonna
5 in the
say
morning.
when I went up to Brooklyn in the summer to visit my friend,
Yep.
and I stayed at her place, she was like, "Just a heads up, like we live
We
above a
can-
bar, and they don't close until like 4, so and they're
Ooh.
loud." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay," and like just sleeping in Brooklyn, it was like you were constantly hearing cars go down the street and like
yeah.
stuff like that. So it wasn't like it like I didn't sleep well, but it was like I knew
Yeah.
what I was getting into, so it was like whatever.
Fuck it. I mean,
Plus,
hate
the house I
cities.
living in the basement, I hear every footstep that happens upstairs, so it didn't.
It's
bother
different though. It's different than
It's
a
different.
bar ruckus and
Yeah.
fucking cars and buses and trains. Oh god, I hate New York City.
But yeah,
Anyway, but that was pretty much it. I've been I picked up, as I mentioned, Far Cry 5 on Steam and some Trover, and that's it. That's pretty much it.
I can't wait to watch you play Trover.
I'm excited to see what the hell the fucking story is in that game. But
It's
whatever.
it's right from the get go, and it's good.
Is it far fetched?
Yes.
Cool. Well, good. But yeah, anyway,
yeah.
that's it. That's all I got. Try to keep it short and sweet there because
Yeah.
traveling. A good road trip was fun. You eat like shit and then you drink a bunch of energy drinks and coffee.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Dude. All right. I
Dude.
realized this.
Stop, dude.
Done.
Guys.
I realized this yesterday. Actually, I kind of had a feeling it was happening, and yesterday I would kind of like said it out loud to my coworkers. I don't
Yeah.
think I can drink Rain or Bang anymore.
Why not? You freak out?
No, because I crash real hard off of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like even if I drink over the course of like 4 or 5 hours, like after a little bit, I just want to take a nap.
Interesting.
Like Red Bull doesn't do it to me, but Bang, for some reason, I just come down super hard on them.
You almost like you bang, claps, bang. I'm passed out.
Okay, that was kind of a stretch.
I'll see myself out.
Yeah,
But yeah,
this is the me
dude,
podcast
just-
now.
Just drink Monsters or something. I don't fucking know.
Nah, I think I'm going back to Red Bull. It's a little bit more expensive, but I don't feel like I'm gonna pass out after I drink them.
Or
So-
you don't feel like you're A, gonna have a heart attack while you're drinking it, and B, you feel like you're gonna fall asleep.
No,
after
I drink them over long enough time that doesn't make
Yeah.
me feel that way. Luckily,
Okay, well, that's good. But anywho,
yeah.
let's get into some news then, dude. Let's get into some news.
Real quick before I get, because I was just looking at the schedule. That's why I was not looking at you the entire
Okay, before we
time.
get
we
into
were
the
talking.
news,
Awesome
That's
Games Done Quick started today.
I noticed on Twitch they had 128,000 viewers. I was like, something must be going on. So
Yeah, they just started today. It's a week-long event.
see.
Money
166,000.
benefits. It's either Doctors Without Borders or it's some cancer.
Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Okay, I know sometimes they go back and forth between like 2 or 3 charities.
Cool.
But yeah, they're doing that for the next week. So if you want to see some cool tricks and stuff that they do, it's always fun to watch, especially when you watch them play games that you take 8 hours to beat, and they do it in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's always
Um,
discouraging. Not really. I like taking my time with games.
depends on the game.
Depends on the game.
End of BioShock 2, I was just running through everything, speed running it, and going, okay, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you.
Yep, got the trophy for these. Don't need to research you anymore. Peace.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that.
But yeah, so that's going
Cool.
on. So, but
How long? How long does it go on for?
goes on
I'm
for a week.
curious. Okay.
If you go to their Twitch page and scroll down, they have a link to their schedule.
Okay.
And the first game was at 12:04 in the afternoon today, so just afternoon.
Okay.
And the final game
Interesting.
takes place at 10:30 Saturday night.
Okay. Cool.
So they go for like a solid 7 days, pretty much.
Nice.
6.5 days.
Nice. Cool.
And some games are games you've never heard of. Some games are very popular games. Like I think actually next is Super Mario Bros. 3.
That's always a fun speed run to watch because like, oh, I never fucking even thought about doing that. Like, or oh, god damn it.
Yeah, and the way they just know where to jump and they just are able to jump through obstacles and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Like even hearing the sound, like boing 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 boing, boing and they're never not doing something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's cool. Yeah. Let's let's get people on there and watch that. Good cause. It's always for good cause. So
yeah.
Anyway, now you want to get some news, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
What we got for news?
Not much on my end, but we got some new Netflix shows. As everybody is, I'm sure, aware, The Witcher is now on Netflix, and apparently it's causing quite an uproar. People are loving this.
Yeah, I've seen. So it seems like fans are like, the series was great. Like, was there stuff that could have been made better? Without a doubt. Like, there's many things that could have been a little bit better, but like overall, it was great. Like Henry Cavill did a really good job as Geralt.
So is there only one season on there right now?
Yes, it's 8 episodes.
Hour each?
There's I think it's an hour each, roughly. There's something in the show, and it's kind of spoilery that like
I haven't watched any of it.
I wasn't super like, I don't want to say I was mad about, but when they revealed it, it was like, oh, like I didn't know that. Now I want to go back and watch it, and like after you get told or get shown this thing, I feel like if I were to go back and watch it again, I would notice certain things.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of cool.
Does this horse like just randomly go and fuck around?
No. But Geralt does a really good job Henry Cavill does a really good job as playing Geralt.
There you go.
Like I was reading this one review earlier that like
I can't watch it. His beard's not long enough.
The critic was like, oh, all he does is grunt and go and it's like, well, dude, clearly you never played the game. You play the freaking game, and that's all Geralt does is just go or fuck or grunts and stuff like that.
Sounds fun. Fuck. Yeah.
But he's very good at like his little quips.
I'm looking at pictures of him right now again. Cool.
Yeah, like I thought he did a pretty good job as Geralt. Like he's a gamer apparently. Like
apparently so. I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently he's like a hardcore gamer and knows his stuff. So good. Like I'm sure when he got casted for it, he was like,
all in.
Let's do this right. Like, Yeah,
so it's got 8.5 on IMDb, 61 on Rotten Tomatoes, but 96% of users liked this TV show.
Yeah, it seems like the fans are like, yeah, the show is good. Like the costume designers, a lot of people were like the clothing and stuff wasn't like super great.
Yeah,
but like apparently they've already said for season 2 they've changed whoever is in charge of that or whatever.
We've fired that piece of shit. So no, I'm just kidding.
But in the very first episode, actually at the end of the episode, you find out about something that you hear a lot about in the games.
Okay.
But like you never, as far as I know, it never happened in any of the games. You just always have heard about it. Okay. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
No. I'll watch it.
Yeah, end of the first episode, it will happen, and they even say what it's called in the games, and you're like,
I've only played the third one, so
I'm pretty sure it's referenced in the third game.
Okay.
Or you hear it said.
Okay. But apparently the Witcher Netflix series has sold out physical copies of the books on Amazon and in stores, and it's caused a revitalization in the people playing The Witcher 3.
I think when it was released on Netflix, like there was like 45,000 people that reinstalled Witcher 3 or something.
Yeah.
And it was in the top 10 charts for Steam's games played at the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy how other media can influence that. And it's just like, well, cool, bring it on. It's good to see something like a great game get a good bump and boost in people again. So it's good. Let's go. Wow,
the fight choreography is pretty good. I'm really enjoying that.
I was gonna say he's usually a pretty good.
The sword fight, the sword fighting is good. And actually, the guy who is in charge of like the sword fighting choreography was the guy who did it for, I believe, Game of Thrones. Also,
Okay, so that makes sense.
and yeah, like he has some, obviously credit to his name. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure.
I was happy with the show. I'm excited for season 2.
So yeah, I gotta get on that.
I would 100% recommend watching it.
But another show on Netflix just has new season out, I believe. That I'm a little bit more interested in, actually. To be completely honest with you, Lost in Space season 2.
I didn't even notice that they were doing another season.
Yeah, dude.
I remember watching that
season 2.
I remember watching that when let me mute that.
Danger Will Robinson. It actually came out on Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2019. A new season 2 was released. There are 10 episodes. And
watch that then.
I never watched, of course, Lost in Space, the original, because it was
that was like
the
from
fuck
the
was that, like
60s,
60s, 70s or something.
I want to say the 60s.
Yeah, but this one, it really captured my interest because of space, aliens, or robotic alien type things. Really cool, and a really show that I got immersed in. So I'm pumped to watch this, kind of more than The Witcher.
Makes sense.
But
the original aired between 65 and 68.
Wow. Okay, that is old. Yep. 65, 68. Holy shit. So yeah. So pretty much, I am gonna start watching this and then go on to The Witcher after that. So done.
Yeah, I would. The Witcher, I was thoroughly pleased with. Like, if you liked, in my books, if you liked the games, or you liked anything like fantasy, like monstery, like 100%. Like, I think I was talking to my my one buddy I do Dungeons and Dragons with, and he was like,
D&D. Keep bumping.
I kind of want to watch that with my girlfriend, and she kind of wants to watch it, but I don't know if she'll like it. I'm like,
just watch it.
I'm like, watch the first episode or two. You'll know within the first 2 episodes whether or not you're gonna like it.
Yep.
Like, it's not like Watchmen, which was a really slow burn.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't really pay off until like the last like 3 or 4 episodes, the last half of the season.
Yeah.
But like Witcher, it's like first 10 minutes, we're in it. Here we go. It's not a slow burn.
Shitload of memes about it too.
Yeah. I think I sent you the one where it's like the text faces, and it's like Geralt with just like an angry face, and then the sword is just the face with the big D for the mouth.
Yep.
Because like if you look at the sword, you actually see it after you realize it. It's like, oh crap.
His sword is smiling. But yeah, it's one I'll have to watch, but again, not on the front line, I guess. But yeah, that's all the talk I got about Netflix news. Nothing else really on that front. I don't know what else I have news wise, but
I have something.
What do you got there, man?
Apparently James Gunn confirmed that he passed on directing a Superman movie. He's pretty much confirmed that he passed. It should be taken with a grain of salt. This is coming from IGN, by the way. Because it was revealed in a now deleted Instagram story that was screen captured and posted on Reddit.
How did they know that if it was fucking deleted?
Someone must have got it before it was deleted.
Gotcha.
But he allegedly, which is allegedly written by Gunn, read, as he wanted many times, DC offered me whatever film I wanted to do, including some sort of Superman movie, not specifically Man of Steel 2. I chose Suicide Squad because it's my favorite property in the world. It's the story I wanted to tell more than any other, which kind of makes sense because he did Guardians of the Galaxy. He did like a misfit crew, and Suicide Squad is kind of the same thing.
He fucking killed it with the Guardians of the Galaxy, though.
Yeah, which makes me really excited for Suicide Squad.
Not so much for the. I mean, he didn't do he's doing a new one, right?
Suicide Squad, yeah. He didn't do the one that came out.
He didn't do the first one.
No.
So hopefully he can redeem the Suicide Squad, because the first Suicide Squad sucked. Anyway.
Yeah, but this made the
Personal
rounds obviously
Personal
early
opinion.
last year. I'm pretty sure we talked about it actually. That I passed on it.
Okay.
Although they note how he took a liking to Superman's superpowered dog Crypto,
Huh.
which isn't a surprise given Gunn's penchant for non-human creatures like Rocket and Groot.
Yep.
Yep. Though Gunn doesn't say it, one of the reasons he may have passed on Superman may have been related to the then upcoming Brightburn movie, which put a horror spin on Superman's story,
Brightburn?
which Gunn was a producer for. It kind of flew under the radar, but it's essentially like what if Superman wasn't raised with morals and was evil type thing.
When the fuck that came out?
Summer of last
2019.
year?
Holy shit.
Yeah, I think it came out during the summer. It kind of flew under the radar. I think I heard kind of mixed things
Why?
about it.
57% Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb 6.2, 44% Metacritic. Again, take those with a grain of salt because they're never they're fucking douchebags who never actually like superheroes and just rate movies on. This was fucking, so.
But
Interesting.
it's curious how Gunn.
It didn't do very well.
Yeah, like I said, it was kind of mixed with reviews. I like the concept though.
Yeah.
But curious how Gunn specifically states that he was not in the talks to make a sequel to Man of Steel. That may imply his Superman film would feature a new take on the character and would have featured a new actor in the lead role. That would give credence to the reports that Warner chose to move on from Henry Cavill. However, since the reports that Cavill and Warner split on Superman, Cavill has since said that he still has the role of Superman.
I like to see him,
which obviously still makes it hazy. Yeah, I really want to see him come back as Superman, but if he doesn't, I really hope Witcher goes on for a solid 8 or 9 seasons.
That can go on forever.
He absolutely killed it.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. But along with that, I guess it isn't really news with the Batman stuff. I think everything related to Batman so far is still what we talked about last podcast with roles and casting and stuff.
Yep.
But with it coming out in 18 months, June of 2021, supposedly, at some point in the next year, we're going to start seeing stuff from that movie.
Yeah.
For marketing. So, fingers crossed.
We should, right?
Should. Assuming it doesn't get pushed back for anything.
Well, that's good. Let's keep hope. But all right, I got one more thing here. Back in the video game vein of things, you sent this to me, and I think my response kind of came off as dickish.
Oh yeah.
But I meant
I knew what you meant.
I mean, okay, PlayStation all day. They kind of meant I was like, so it's about the Xbox Series X.
Yes.
I was just like, I don't want you to be don't care. As in I don't give a fuck. I'm I don't care. Even if it's better, I'm a PS guy. So this is the leaked GPU specs suggest Xbox Series X is substantially more powerful than the PS5. This came out pretty much December 31st, 2019. You sent this to me. A new set of rumors have leaked regarding the next generation Xbox and PS5 and the GPUs both consoles will bring to the market. We've known the broad specs of both platforms for a bit. Both use AMD GPUs and CPUs. It just loaded with the GPU based on AMD's most recent RDNA architecture, while the CPU is derived from the same 7nm Ryzen CPU cores and launched earlier this summer. What we've lacked is specific details on GPU cores themselves. So apparently, Eurogamer has gotten their hands on some leaked data, and they feel it's fairly legit, and the website track record with this kind of information is solid. There have been some rumors of the APU configurations that leaked earlier this year, but this new data implies the Sony PS5 will feature 36 GPU clusters clocked up to 2 gigahertz. Supposedly, the silicon codename Oberon is designed to operate in 3 different modes, Gen 0, 1, and 2, with clocks of 800 megahertz, 911 megahertz, and 2 gigahertz respectively. Supposedly, memory bandwidth is 48. Blah 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 blah. Where does it get to the Xbox Series X? So while the 2 gigahertz GPU clock is used for what is described as the fully unlocked native or Gen 2 mode, the processor is also tested in what is referred to as Gen 1 and Gen 0 modes. The form is explicitly stated as running with 36 compute units, a 911 megahertz core clock, 218 gigabyte of memory bandwidth, and 64 ROPS. The exact specification of the PS4 Pro. So that doesn't sound very good, right?
it's still one of those things where I think like Xbox One had no exclusives that drew me to it.
No, none.
And
Really at all.
PlayStation had
Gears. Pretty much all they have is Gears, right? And didn't
even I mean Gears 5 is on Steam.
isn't on. I was gonna say, isn't it on Steam now? So like,
So I'd argue they don't have anything right now. Not that I can think of.
even the Halo series is on Steam now.
Yeah. But like PlayStation, they have Spider-Man, they're gonna have Avengers. They have Horizon Zero Dawn, they have Last of Us, they have God of War.
Yep.
They have Bloodborne, arguably, if you like those type of games.
Yes.
Like,
You do, but
which I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's just, unless Microsoft finds something that they can really sell an exclusive with, like,
There's
I
no
don't
reason
see why
No,
having better
no.
specs would mean anything.
So that was the PS5 specs. So here's the Xbox Series X specs. So it's going to be an 8. The Xbox Series X it's unconfirmed, but it's pretty solid based on the Eurogamer's information they get. It's got an 8 Zen 2 cores with SMT clocks undisclosed, 56 custom Navi compute units at approximately 1700 megahertz. Holy shit. GDDR6 at 560 gigs memory, which I'm sure you can get upgraded from there. You could probably go to 1 terabyte at least.
I would assume so.
Yeah. So that's what it has. Pretty much almost double the GPU.
But
specs.
again, if it
Approximately
doesn't have any
17 megahertz?
exclusives,
At 2. Oh, okay. But holy fuck. If it doesn't have any exclusives, there's no reason to hop on board. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So pretty much pretty much what it's touting is, if the rumors proves true, always something to keep in mind if it's true. The Xbox Series X will launch packing the equivalent of a high-end PC GPU. Holy shit. So, I mean, that's pretty legit. Again, but PS5, PlayStation, Last of Us, Bloodborne,
Spider-Man,
Horizon
Zero
Dawn.
they're gonna have Avengers coming out. Which
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's a Sony exclusive.
If Horizon Zero Dawn comes out, I mean, dude, Last of Us 2 is enough to get me to buy the PS5 alone. Done
Yeah,
deal.
we've talked about that before.
Done deal. However, it's coming out on PS4 in May, I want to say. So I'm just gonna get it on PS4, of course. It's ready
Also,
to
Death Stranding wasn't on Xbox. It was on PlayStation 4 and Microsoft Windows.
LOL.
So
But yeah, even just Last of Us, I'd get it. But Horizon Zero Dawn 2 rumors are floating around out there now, which I'm sure it's going to happen because that game was huge for Guerrilla. So I think that's going to be a definitive here in the near future. So I mean, just those 2 games alone, I'm in.
Uncharted. They also had Uncharted.
Is Uncharted just PS?
That's
Okay,
the Sony
well, there you
exclusive.
go. Uncharted, all 5 of those games were fucking amazing. Granted, I only watched some stream of the newest one, which I forget the fuck that was. But yeah, they're just knocking out of the park. Xbox has nothing. hate to be such a fanboy for PS, but I mean, the facts are there, man. Facts are there.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just if you don't have good exclusives that sell me on it, it's like, why am I gonna buy yours when I can get games for both on
Exactly.
PlayStation and get PlayStation exclusives?
Yep.
Like for a while, Xbox had the exclusives. It had the Halo games. It had Gears of War. I'm sure 1 or 2 others I can't think off the top of my head, but just as of late, I feel like they've been lacking and just now trying to get all the milk out of the games that made their console great and not coming up with anything new.
Are the Forza games Xbox exclusive?
Not that I see. I'm on PlayStation's website right now for PS4 exclusives, and that's not under that.
I looked on Xbox exclusives, and the 2 of them so far are not Gears 5 and Master Chief series. Quantum Break they have Ashen, Ori and the Blind Forest. I don't think that's
on
exclusive
Steam
anymore.
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive looks terrible. Forza Horizon 4, maybe that is. Halo 5 Guardians. Forza 7. Sea of Thieves? Is Sea of Thieves Xbox exclusive? And Gears
It
5,
might be
which
on
is no
Microsoft
longer.
Windows. So
Gotcha. Oh yeah, Microsoft. Well, it is Micro. Yeah, there you go.
I guess I would consider that exclusive.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. So whatever. But again, they don't really doesn't pull me in. Actually, Rare developed Sea of Thieves. Cool. Didn't know they were doing too much. But anyway, that's pretty much what that is. I mean, the Xbox looks kind of lame. At least if the PS5 design is true, it's going ballsy and trying to make something unique. It's just a fucking shoebox.
I just remembered something.
But anyway.
I was gonna say this when you brought up Luigi's Mansion.
Hop off the high horse here.
But it kind of goes off of you just mentioned design. That's what reminded me.
Go ahead, shoot.
I saw something on Reddit, and I wholeheartedly agree with this statement. That's person made. That for the past 15, 20 years.
Yep.
Nintendo had tried to always like be innovative with their consoles and come up with something new.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I just saw this.
And this guy posted this on, I think it was the Nintendo Switch subreddit, or maybe it was one of the gaming subreddits. But they're like,
gaming. I'm sure it's
what Nintendo has with Switch. They just need to keep it at this. This is what we want for the future of gaming. I have it in my hand. Now it's on my TV.
I will say, if I didn't have the Switch to go home with, I wouldn't have had a game to play.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are realizing how nice it is. Like, I pretty much only play on my monitor, but there's many people I've heard. I was just gonna say I've heard many people that are in your case where they only play handheld.
Pretty much.
It's like, that's the nice thing is it's both. Like, even if this thing was like a little bit like twice as thick or 3 times as thick,
I would mind it.
Better hardware to get better hardware in it.
Yeah,
I would 100% be fine with that,
dude. I mean, how heavy is it? Honestly, how much does that weigh? Fucking a pound.
As much as my phone.
Right. Honestly, like maybe a little bit more than that would double your phone. Nintendo Switch weight. I'm just gonna look it up. I would say it's probably 3 pounds at most. 10.5 ounces. Not even a fucking pound.
Yeah.
16 ounces a pound. It's 10.5 ounces.
If they were to like thicken that by like 3 times and just get better hardware in it for like future games, I would 100% be fine with that.
Dude, I know the new chips they put in there make the battery life like double. Like it doubles the battery life. But if they, as you mentioned, double the thickness a little bit, give us a bigger dock, and you put a bigger battery in there and a better processor or something, better chip, I'm all in. If the battery,
graphics card.
If the battery can last 4 hours with Breath of the Wild or Odyssey or Luigi's Mansion, something like that, I would be all in. You know, But I'm already all in because it's awesome. But like, even playing Luigi's Mansion, the battery died from full charge in like 3 hours, like 2 hours and 45 minutes. I was like, console battery low. I'm like, fuck, sleep mode, charge it up.
Yeah.
But my car has an outlet, a 120 volt outlet, so I just plug it in, and we're good to go. But as I mentioned, I only play handheld pretty much.
This is, I feel like, where Nintendo needs to stick with it. They shouldn't try and, do something like take this one step further. Just make it a little bit bigger in my book, add better hardware, and they could be set for the next 2 decades. Really, It's pretty much what PlayStation and Xbox have done. They got the console that works.
PS Vita.
Well, no, I mean like with their like sit down couch console, like the PS4 or PS3. Like they found something that works.
Yeah.
And they just stuck with it, and just every decade they just come out with one with better hardware.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much do the same thing with the Switch. Like that's the biggest thing the Switch has is the portability.
If they deviate from that, they'll lose a lot of customers.
Yeah.
But I remember it won't lose them. They just won't sell new consoles because people will still be using the Switch. I won't abandon it. I'll just Is that game for Switch? Sure, cool, got it. Done.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the Wii U, they try to do that a little bit, right?
With
That was
what?
handheld a little bit. Wii U.
Yeah, it was handheld too, but and it was handheld in the aspect where it was. I think that like the Wii U got shit on because like not a lot of people liked it, but I think without the Wii U, we would not have the Switch because it was handheld, but at the same time it
did protect your TV.
It was connected to the TV.
Yep.
It was connected to your Wii. So
if you look at the Wii U, then it's like it's foreshadowing of what's next. Drop play, flip, 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 flip.
Which I remember when the Switch was just first announced, I was like kind of skeptical about it.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And then you came over to my place when I had it, and you sat there for like 5 minutes just watch it go in and out of the TV, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
On. I was like, "I'm getting one. I'm getting one for Ashley's birthday." On, and sure enough, I fucking did.
Yeah,
I got the Super Mario Odyssey bundle, and that thing. I was addicted to that shit for like, I don't know. And it was hers, so it was at her place in Kutztown when she's getting her master's degree. It was at her place in Kutztown. I was back east, further east, but like back at her hometown. And I was just like, every time I went up there on the weekend, I was like, "We doing anything tonight?" "No, I think I want to stay in." Perfect. Me too. Odyssey, and I was addicted to it. And then just like, "Oh, you want to go downstairs?" Like, yeah, it's sure, let's go downstairs. Good.
I think the other nice thing I like about it, like even the dock is small.
It's all small. It's compact. You can put that fucking
which I like. So
anywhere.
Like if I want to take it somewhere, it's literally like,
yeah,
like I can throw my PlayStation in a backpack, but like this is like, you know, I could almost just like carry it easily, just throw it in the car essentially if I wanted to.
It's this big.
Yeah,
like it's.
The dock is smaller than the. Yeah.
Like if you have room to fit your cell phone, you probably have room to.
Yeah, it's not much bigger than my cell phone. Like, I actually have it right here. Like.
Yeah, I mean it's really not that big at all. Like, just fucking do it.
I really think they just need to stick with the Switch and.
Agreed.
If they make a new version, just make it a little bit bigger, get better hardware in it, and they're set.
Maybe make bigger. Somehow incorporate a bigger Joy-Con for people with bigger hands. Because when I put that Joy-Con in my hand, it's fucking this big.
Yeah. Joy-Cons are perfect for my hands.
Literally this big.
I love baby hands. Hands.
Yeah. When I play,
I can't eat Whoppers.
I claw hand the whole time. I'm just like this. They're fucking. But I usually slide them out and just kind of have them. I just do that. Just have it up on the dashboard or up, like sit cross-legged. Like if I'm in the passenger seat, I'll just cross my legs, put the console there like on something, and it's fucking great. But anyway, yeah, I agree with that statement, and I think if they deviate from that, they won't sell consoles as much.
I mean, it you can say that now, but for all we know, they might. The next one might be just as innovative and great in the same way the Switch was. So we don't know.
That's true.
But I think it would be safe for them to just stick with the Switch for the next like 2 decades and just find ways to put better hardware into it.
Yeah, I'll buy a Switch 2.0, a 3.0, 4.0 probably, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I bought PlayStation 1 is not much different than PlayStation. I mean, just better hardware. It's the same thing. It's the same sit on your desk console that takes a disc. Been the same thing since 90 whatever. Yeah. 5, 4, whatever.
They've changed the controller a little bit.
But that's the same thing with the innovation. It's the same controller pretty much. It's But then they've had the DualShock, the analog sticks and the fucking touchpad and all that shit, which is cool. But anyway, I agree with you, and I won't steps. I got my soapbox now on that.
Yeah.
But anyway, agreed. So anything else there then, man? I don't know. I don't know, to be completely honest with you. I do not.
I'm trying. I'm like, I don't know why I'm looking around my room because it's not going to tell me anything.
Yeah, right. I look around. I just see $100 in Steam gift cards, and I'm just like, oh, burning a hole in my pocket. But
yeah.
No, I have nothing. But dude, Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out soon.
Dude, there are too many games.
I know.
Like I said, like when I was talking about game achievements, and like Cyberpunk comes out in April, Borderlands 3 supposedly is going to come out in April. Doom Eternal comes out in March, I think.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me scroll down to that.
Animal
March
Crossing
20th.
on Switch comes out March 20th, 2020.
Yeah, there's just Dying Light 2 comes out this spring.
Oh, fuck. When?
It on Steam it doesn't say, it just says spring 2020 right now.
Fuck. So
So
March, April, and May.
The fact that there's no actual date yet, it might be getting pushed back. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
But I wouldn't be mad with how much
Me
is
either.
coming out in spring and summer.
I was happy. I was happy Last of Us 2 got pushed back 2 months.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, March, we got Animal Crossing. April, we got Cyberpunk, which is going to take up a lot of time because I'm sure it's going to be a fucking at least 60-hour game, you know, for just story, knowing CD Projekt Red. And then we got Dying Light, maybe. And then we have...
so Dying Light 2, it doesn't even have the minimum specs and like the recommended specs on Steam. So I would not be surprised if they don't release it in the next 4 months. I wouldn't be surprised if it got pushed back till at least June.
Yeah. Yep.
But
there
who
you
knows?
go.
We'll see.
All right. Animal Crossing is available for pre-order now already, and oh my god, I can't wait to get that shit. I love that game. For some reason, I like that game so much. I don't know why. But it's a good game. Good game. But yeah, too much stuff coming out soon, but we'll talk about it when it comes out.
Yep.
Cool. That's gonna do it, man. I think that's gonna do it. What do you think? Wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's going to do it for attempt 79 of Guy Party Podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you guys hopefully next week. I have nothing coming up that would deter me from recording, so I don't know about you, but we'll probably catch you guys next week.
Bye.
So, peace out.